All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this another great episode of Pure Entertainment. This is yours truly, Tiadre, and let's hop straight into this episode. So, on this episode, we're going to be talking Tim's, Nuggets, and let's see what's going on, man. After last night's game, the Nuggets took a 3-2 lead against the Timberwolves, and where Nikola Jokic went off for 40, a 40-piece nugget. And the Hall of Famers out there questioning that he deserved his third MVP. You think this is a game? Why so serious? It's crazy to me, right? You would think a 3-time MVP would get some respect from Hall of Famers, but it's a slap in the face. You pull him up on an interview and you say, I think it should be Shea. And the response he gave was it was surreal to me. I like this response. And everyone has a right to their own opinion, right? But he won it. So in everybody else's opinion, he's the best. So I love that response. The Nuggets won the game 112-97. And I actually stopped watching the game maybe like mid third quarter, maybe at the beginning of the third quarter. And it was only simply because, right? After the Denver coach, called out the refs, like, you have to make that call, this, that, and the third. They started calling ticky-tack charge fouls. I mean, I think it was like 3 charges back to back. Charge. I'm like, bro, I got up, left. But before that, I definitely noticed that the game plan around Anthony Edwards, right? And this is not to take nothing away from him. This is from what I've seen when I'm watching the game and dissecting the game. He's great. He likes to go to his left. Like, he get the ball, play is going to the left, right? And what I notice is they allow him to go left, but as soon as he, get straight to that left side where he getting close to the basket, the shade from the defense, knowing he's going to have to throw it to his right, is already shaded that way. So their body's already ready for that pass. Turnover. And if it's not a turnover, they're double teaming weak side. And it's hard going to the left, throwing a long right pass because they're letting them ISO, right? And they're allowing him to do that, but knowing he's going to have to pass it right because that help is going to come, right? And when you're already shaded, is making it easy for that skip pass. And, not to say he's not a great passer, but he's an aggressive scorer, so he's trying to score. So passing is not his strongest asset, right? So I mean, he had 18, 9, and 4. He shot bad. It was 5 for 15. That game plan that the Denver Nuggets had going into the night definitely worked. And it's tough, outside of the 3-point shooting and the free throw differential, the teams are pretty much evenly matched. The Nuggets knocked down 47.4% of their threes. So it's almost 50%. And the Nuggets, the Timberwolves around 38%. So, them shoot, I think it was like 8 for 26 or something like that. You take that many threes, you got to hit some of them. So that's why I said they're pretty much evenly matched. The Nuggets definitely shot more free throws. Not more free throws, but they hit more of their free throws than the Timberwolves. So you take all that into account, those are points that's left, on the board that they could have had. The game might have been a little bit closer, but once I started seeing the game swing and the game plan was definitely working, it was a little bit, easy to know that the Nuggets gonna win tonight. I laid my head to rest, woke up, and they won. That connection that Aaron Gordon and Nikola Jokic have with each other, that's the kind of chemistry that you want with he's really like I call him a stretch. Not a stretch forward, but he's like a slash and stretch. I don't know if you guys play 2K. If you do, he's like a slash and stretch, low key, just a little bit, because he don't shoot threes that much, but he can hit them though, right? And he's a great rebounder. Anybody know if you're a slasher that's on 2K, you can rebound the ball, good as well, because you got that vertical. You can, the putbacks, this, that, and the third. So that connection that he had with Aaron Gordon on that backside lob, he down in the paint. Dime down low, no look pass behind the back. It's beautiful to watch. It's beautiful basketball to me, So I definitely love it. Nikola like I said, his third MVP, and they still have greats questioning, was he worthy of that? It's tough, and I love how he came out, the energy from start to finish. He was attacking Rudy. He's giving him the shimmy. He's showing him the footwork. He's showing him the ball. I mean, it's beautiful to see. It's definitely beautiful to see, and I don't know if it's because he's European that it's not a lot of accepting how great he is. But like I said, it sounds like someone is a little jealous, a little envy, toward the guy because he's coming up to that level where it's like, okay, how many centers that we've seen are better than him, right? Because in this era, right, these 300-pound centers, because I think if I'm not mistaken, he is 300, might be 290. They have to be able to guard from, the elbow, maybe possible three, to the paint. And not only that, with them shooting a lot of threes, that make up for long rebounds, long hard rebounds, quick fast breaks up and down the court, and you have to be able to run up and down. And no disrespect, to Shaq, but do we all think that he would have been able to get up and down that court? Three, long rebound, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's tough. We don't know because we haven't seen. All right, we only think we know, but that's why I just the Joker in this era that we're seeing that they're playing in. It's tough. It's tough, and the fact that he's still reigning above all these guys. The way that they got a 3-point line now is everybody's shooting a three. Everybody and their mom is shooting a three. Everybody's trying to knock the three down, and he can shoot the three. He's at the elbow with it, the shot inside the paint, the soft touch, the teardrop, the Euro step. He has all that in a complete package. Y'all, and people don't think that he's the MVP. It's crazy to me. I do think the Timberwolves are in trouble. Do I think they can win Game 6? It's always possible when you lace up those shoes. I take nothing away from nobody that's on the court. If you're a competitor, you lace up your shoes just like I lace up mine. When that ball is up in the air, it's up for whoever won it. So do I think the series is over? Do I think the Timberwolves can't win Game 6? I'm not saying that. But do I think they're in trouble? I do. Because it's a must win. So you have to play. The pressure is on you. And can they make that adjustment? Hopefully so. Hopefully so, man. Mike Conley being out is definitely putting a lot of pressure on Ant Edwards to, facilitate a little bit better. And that may be where he needs to focus on, coming up this offseason, focus on facilitating. Because it's not as easy as it looks, as a LeBron James, as a Magic, as a Rondo, as a CP3, You have to have that vision, you have to have that awareness of knowing where the defense is coming at, what the defenses are allowing you to do, and what to do to counter that, right? So I can't wait to see how the series unfold. I definitely, the way it's looking right now, the Nuggets on the roll, man. They're on the roll. And can they be stopped when they're on the road? They won last year, guys. They won last year. So I'm going to be favoring the champs, man. I'll be favoring the champs to go ahead and wrap this series up and, be waiting on either OKC or the Mavs. Let me know if you guys, like this video. If you do, leave it a thumbs up, share, comment, and subscribe. And I look to see you on my next YouTube video.